Hello, everybody. This video is all about our course syllabus, Spanish 218 Intermediate Spanish for Healthcare Providers for the summer of 2017. In the first section, we have my personal information. I have my full name, my email, my office address, and my office telephone number. My office hours will be virtually on Google Hangouts, and this is my username. I will be conducting office hours on Mondays and Thursdays from 11 to 12:30. You can also email me so that we can set an appointment for a time that is convenient for you and I, in case this time is not okay with you. The coordinator for the online courses is Dr. Eduardo Cardo Melendez, and this is his email. Okay, let's talk about communication. Um, the main source of communication between you and me will be email. You should email me and I will try to answer your emails within 24 hours. I will answer emails during weekdays and I will not be answering any emails during the weekend. If you have any kind of emergency, please write in the subject line the word urgent. All emails you write should be in Spanish, and if you feel that you cannot convey your message accurately in Spanish, you can provide an English version under the Spanish text. This requirement has been set in order to help you become comfortable writing professional emails in Spanish. Okay, here are some ideas on how to start and end emails correctly. Okay, perfect. Okay, these are our course objectives. In a nutshell, we are going to help you develop conversational skills in basic healthcare related Spanish. You will learn some terminology related to nutrition, maternity, and basic anatomy. You will be able to use past, present, command, and subjunctive grammar forms, and you should be able, by the end of the course, to conduct health interviews in general and based on intake forms in particular. Understand and take the role of the medical interpreter, and understand sociocultural factors that may influence communication between you, a healthcare professional, and the Hispanic communities who reside in the US. Okay, we do have a required text in this course. It's called Salud, Introductory Spanish for Healthcare Professionals. And this information about how to purchase the text and how to register for the online portion of the text are included here. Should you have any specific questions on how to do this correctly, please email me and I will be happy to reply to your message. Okay, let's talk about evaluation. Um, Evaluation in this course is divided in several different aspects. The first one is participation, engagement, and responsibility, which has a 10%. This has to do basically with how committed you are to the course, how much you participate, and the timely manner in which you submit your activities and engage in group activities. There is a 20% portion for homework and online assignments. This is both for homework on Blackboard as well as homework on the external platform called My Spanish Lab. We are going to have a 20% for online oral dialogues. These are weekly oral dialogues, which I will give you instructions for at the beginning of each week. These dialogues are done in groups of 2 and should be submitted by the end of the week. Also, each week will include some quizzes. These quizzes can be related to grammar or vocabulary, all cultural aspects covered during that specific week. We also have a 15% for language, culture, contact presentations, which I'm going to go into a little bit more detail in a few minutes. And we have a midterm and final oral exams. Since this is a 6-week course for the summer session, the midterm exam will be in about week 3, and the final oral exam will be at the end of week 6. I will give you specific information in time. This is your grading scale, and this is very important. All assignments must be turned in Spanish by Sunday before midnight. No late work will be accepted, and there is no extra credit. Be careful and try to submit your activities on time. Okay, let's talk a little bit about language contact presentations. Um, it is important that you use your Spanish outside of the course assignments. This is why each week you will be required to complete 1 hour of Spanish language culture content. You can complete this language culture content by watching Spanish television, listening to Spanish radio, or reading in Spanish. But since you are a healthcare student, you might find it more useful to do your language culture content on something related to medicine, nursing, or healthcare. You must log the time you spend on the activity and provide a description of what you did. The contact hours must be 1 hour per week, so 6 in total. At the end of the course, you are going to turn in a PowerPoint presentation with a voiceover, just like what I'm doing right now. And you are going to be using a Screencastify. If you need to learn how to use it, click on any of these two links, and those are tutorials on how to use this correctly. The presentation should include first a summary of the activities that you use for each contact hour, the vocabulary you learn, a cultural practice or nuances that you have observed. In other words, how they compare and contrast with similar or different cultural practice in your own culture. And four, you're going to provide some conclusions. This oral presentation should be approximately 5 minutes in Spanish. The criteria for grading includes pronunciation, fluency, vocabulary, grammar, and content. To make your PowerPoint presentation more attractive or interesting, it is recommended to use some appropriate visuals. Okay, so that will be for the end of the course, and that will be like a wrap up or a final project. Midterm and final oral exams, those are interviews between you and me, and they will be administered at the middle at the end of the semester, week 3 and 6, respectively. You will sign up for a specific day and time in a Google Calendar that we will provide, and you will meet with me virtually. I will choose a topic during that we have covered during the semester, and we will have a 5-minute conversation with the student. Okay, pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, and pragmatics will be considered as grading criteria. If you have any other questions, again, you can email me, and I will be happy to help you out. Okay, we have some information of expected student behavior, which is basically what you are used to doing in any course, and the student code of conduct. In case that you need any other assistance, please feel free to contact me, and this should be it. So, bienvenidos. Espero que aprendamos muchos y que disfruten mucho nuestro curso. Hasta luego.